Hey everyone, welcome you to my channel, and today I'm going to share my point of views towards English once again for everyone, because those who are unable to speak in English, they feel very anxiety and feel very stressful. I know the condition because I'm also living from the same country, having the same origin as you all have. I think so, and even we belongs from the same community also, I think. But if it doesn't, it's all right, because we are connecting to a big platform this time. That's on YouTube is worldwide used for every one of us present over here. So, not going ahead for YouTube, let's go ahead and move our topic towards English. That English is such a memorable thing which can create a memory for everyone. I know that English has its own disadvantages also, because a person who has English has no advantages, I think so. But for Indians it can be a disadvantage, because you can't get jobs without English. You think you can't get interviews, contract interviews, but not at all. You can get if you are not at all speaking in English, because I had made the two videos earlier yesterday. Go watch that videos, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and share that videos in this video also with everyone, with your friends, family members and everyone to whom you like. So let's get started with the video today. And today's video is something very important, but I'm not going to share my point of views towards English. I'm going to share your point of views towards English, because I had seen some of the comments coming from my previous year's videos, that maybe we are unable to speak in English and having some spoken English conversation problems. Right. Someone had said to me that Didi, we have this and this problem towards English. Many one have lots of problems, right? So I'm not going to share those problems with you. I'm going to share the suggestions which I'm going to give you in this video lecture. So don't forget to like, subscribe and share once again. So let's get started with the video. So this is a favorite channel, Aapki Khwahish, and this is a favorite mentor, Aapki Khwahish. So let's get started with the video without wasting a single minute of time. Alright. So in today's video, we are going to talk about the problems which you are facing and the problems which I am facing. Still, while speaking in English with you all, I know that I make a lots and lots of issues and problems related to English in the previous video of mine, but I want you to go ahead and share those problems with your friends, family members and everyone. And please go ahead, like, subscribe and share that video also, don't forget. And let's come on to the topic for which we are here, because I don't want my video to become so long for you, so that you couldn't go ahead and see my video, right? So I want my video short, simple and suggestive for you. So let's get started with the video today. So English is something which is spoken all over the world, as I had told in each and every video which I had made in these 2 days or weeks, right? Somehow I think so. Alright, so let's start. So English is something which is spoken all over the world. It has very wide range, that people who doesn't speak in English, you think that it can't get anything success in his life. Not at all. The people who are skilled, they can get anywhere their jobs, anywhere they want, they can do anyways, and they can start a business, a startup, anything else they can do. But today we are here to talk about that. We had talked in the previous lectures that English is important for jobs, isn't it? English is important for our interviews, isn't it? And I'm going to share in this video my point of views towards English in jobs and interviews together. I'm not going to share those point of views with you. I'm going to share my new point of views towards you, which you are facing. So the problems which you are facing right now in the video you have commented is that if you are unable to speak in English after trying a lot and lot from your videos, but still we are unable to speak in English. It's all right. I would suggest you to that it's alright if you are not tall, but you have tried a lot. So you can, if you can't speak in English, it's alright, but you can understand someone else speaking in English in front of you. It's a nice thing, which because if you are able to understand someone, it's alright. You, if you can't express yourself in that particular language, it's all right, but the thing which you are getting from another person, which he is giving you a lecture in English, it's a good thing. I would suggest you to um, speak in English. Try speak in English, but not so much bothered about it, because if you are able to listen someone and you are able to understand someone else's problems in English, it's all right. Because the problem is that we are unable to speak in English. You think so, but not talk. If you are able to listen someone else in English, you can speak in English. So just to start, not to speak from yourself in English. I would suggest you to go ahead for the English movies which you have, which whatever you want, or go ahead and in the Ghat, because we are in the Banaras, so you can go. And if you doesn't have, you had your own place of tourism in your country, in your state, whatever in which you live, right? So I would suggest you to go there, have patience, and try to conversate with the peoples which you are coming, because they will also speak in English, right? So just not, I would suggest you not to speak in English with them. Just say him to speak in English with you. Give him yourself some vocabulary so that you could understand them easily. Start from one thing, and definitely you'll go to your path. I know this, but I know, and the problem which I'm facing is that I couldn't, the same as you are facing, that I couldn't understand someone says English if they speak in a very wide range, having means they use different vocabularies. Even in the English movies, uh, I need to see the subtitles given in the near the video, below the video, because it's becomes very messy for me. I think so, because I couldn't understand the vocabs which they are using. Right, right now I'm speaking in English with you, and you're able to understand my vocabs. You didn't need to go ahead on subtitle and on to my video, because you are able to understand my language, because we have a different accent and they have a different way of speaking and their accents. So it's alright if you're unable to speak in English, but just go ahead and listen to different video lectures of mine, and to anyone that you like, and go ahead in the movie section, watch the English movies. You'll be able to understand once a time. You'll be able to understand, I hope so. But open the subtitles firstly. Try to open the subtitles, because if you didn't open the subtitles, you'll definitely not be able to see the movie. It will become very messy, fussy for you, and irritating video for you, and you're not going to watch that video again. So I want you to go ahead and click on the YouTube, and go ahead, or in the Amazon Prime Video which you or use in your daily life, and to go ahead with the English videos and open their subtitles also, which you can see, and for which you can watch that video, and video will become amazing for you. Second thing which you had commented in me in my video is that we speak while speaking English, we feel again irritated, that words didn't come to my mind. It's alright if the words are not coming to your mind, because same happens with me while I'm speaking in English. This time I'm speaking in English on the video, so I didn't feel any hesitation, because I'm seeing that myself, that I am organizing myself right in a tabular format, that whatever I need to speak in English, I firstly think, then I'll speak, and then I'll teach you later, right? But when we go ahead on the stage and we didn't have anyone to speak in English, because there are many peoples, you can't go ahead and say them that I want one people from you to speak in English with them, so that you can go ahead with my conversation. It's not at all that easy that you are I know that the same happens with me because I genuinely think the same with you that when I speak in English, I feel very much hesitant on the stage, even in front of my friends or my family members. I feel very hesitant and I feel very irritated and messy because words didn't come to my mind. But I will suggest you to go ahead on the mirror again. I'll suggest you to go ahead on the mirror and speak to yourself just an introduction, a short introduction, just one day, one introduction. Second day, second introduction. Third day, third introduction. Whenever you get a time, you go ahead on the mirror and just in your free time, you can go ahead, pass your conversation with the mirror. It will help you to go ahead with it. And same when you, because same thing happens with me, so I can understand that how much it become messy and I can't understand this in English because same thing happens with me because I can't go ahead with my expressions and I can't handle my expressions and suggestions in English. I can just teach you in English, but the words didn't come to my mind also because I had some words in my mind, but while speaking in English, they come blank. They become blank for me. So I had suggested you to go ahead on the mirror and see yourself in front of mirror and start speaking English. The same thing which I'll do and try. And if you feel very messy, you can go ahead with your little sister and speak in English with them because they will not going to judge you. Next, thirdly, you had commented that we are not able to speak in English because of your videos. So I didn't think that my videos are the one by which you are unable to speak in English because I personally think that I help you to speak in English. Further, there is a comment that Didi, we are very grateful for you. You had made our day great by making such videos with us, and you had improved some of my vocabs towards English. So I feel very much great that you all have learned something from me. I am grateful for everyone that they are watching my videos with lots of fun. Fifth comment was that Didi or ma'am that I'm unable to speak in English because when speaking in English, what was that? The words, the same thing which I had told you in the third part. The same problem the girl has been or the boy has commented me in the comment section. I am remembering that. And the sixth and the last problem which I wanted to tell you that which I feel from my side, it's a health problem for everyone that while speaking English we are unable to talk on the right path. Let me speak in Hindi with you so that the impressions come frequently. Let us say an example. Let's see an example that आप किसी इंटरव्यू के लिए that you are going for an interview and आपसे उन्होंने इंग्लिश में कुछ पूछा. They had asked you some questions in English and you were trying to answer them in English also, but you are not such as talented in English as you want and you didn't have such a vocabs for speaking English. और आप इंग्लिश में अगर उस बात को बोलेंगे सो यू विल फील वेरी मेसी और आप जिस बात को जिस डायरेक्शन में ले जाना चाहिए द सेम इट हैपन्स विद मी वो दूसरे किसी डायरेक्शन में चली जाएगी एंड इट विल बिकम वेसी फॉर द इंटरव्यूअर. So for that, I'll make the another video for everyone. So please like, subscribe and share. Bye.